You don't even know. Oh, she's a psycho.
All right, I'm done. We're gonna answer 2 questions today.
But first, let's take a moment and just admire my shirt for a second. It's C-3PO playing what looks like a Strat. Yours is awesome, but...
Jesus is my jam.
Anyway, so, like she said, 2 questions today. The first one is, who can homeschool? Who can homeschool?
And the second question is it expensive?
Right here, you're looking at them.
Dads can homeschool.
Dads can homeschool. Anybody can homeschool. That's the... Well, go ahead. What do you got?
Well, at least in West Virginia, you have to have a high school diploma or GED.
Okay, yes. But we want to encourage all. It's what I mean by anybody can homeschool is that if you are have the will to homeschool and want to see your kids succeed, you can do it. You know, our requirement in West Virginia, it might be different in your state. Our requirement is the high school GED or diploma, right?
Yes.
And then you have to submit a notice of intent when they're 6?
Mm-hmm.
That's for our state. And then I think...
Some states don't have to send in a notice at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your state might be different. Definitely look up the laws before you decide to homeschool, so you make sure you do what they are requiring. But usually, I believe it's probably not that hard to in any state, I would think, to do it.
No, and I think West Virginia, I think the laws are pretty lenient, but I know there are other states that are even less strict. Like, they don't have to have a notice of intent. They don't have to show progress. They don't, it's basically all on their own, whatever they want to do. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you want to do. It could cost more. It just depends on what you want to put your money into.
You should research. There's a ton of curriculum, and what you should do is research what's best for you.
Okay.
We didn't go with any one curriculum. We actually are using 3 right now.
Yeah.
So research it. There's tons of them out there,
and it's definitely cheaper than a private school for sure.
Oh yeah.
You're not, you don't have to pay any tuitions or anything.
Food.
It's food.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely food.
They don't understand meal times.
Mm.
And if we ever put them in the public school, they would just not understand what lunchtime
snacking
is.
All day.
They literally, from the time they get up to the time they're going to bed, they are eating everything.
Yeah.
Well, snacking, yeah, but all the time eating.
I think clothes would be
That's one of the things is we don't do back to school.
Yeah, I mean we buy them
clothes.
Yeah, we buy them clothes and stuff, but I could see kids getting into brands and stuff that could be super expensive, and maybe just because they want to be seen as cool or whatever. And we don't really have that problem. But our kids are still young, but I'm not buying them Under Armour for every outfit they have, or something like that. We're just,
But I remember doing that when I was a kid. Before you'd start school, you would do your back to school, clothes shopping. You get new shoes, new clothes, new backpack, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't. We can just do it whenever we want. If they need a new pair of shoes, we're going to go get it and just do it then, instead of a back to school thing.
No.
It's
not like an event that we,
right.
Drop a lot of money on every year. Backpacks, new lunch bags, a lot of school supplies we don't actually buy. Our church, Mountain Heights Church in South Charleston, I'll link them too. because they're awesome. But every year they do a, for our community, they do like a, what's it called, backpack giveaway or something like that, back to school backpack giveaway.
Yeah.
Something like that. But basically they pack backpacks full of school supplies, and we still, from, you know, the beginning of the school year, are using stuff that they packed in these backpacks for the kids. Like, we've got, you know, paper, pencils, pens, erasers, folders, crayons, anything you can basically think of that you might be using. And we don't really buy a lot of school supplies.
Yeah.
We just don't. Insurance for iPads. For the school iPads, we don't have to do that.
Nope. We still have an iPad just because we wanted, you know, we wanted them to be well versed in that.
It's our iPad though. It's not. We're not responsible for a school's iPad if something were to happen to it. And school pictures.
Right.
Or school fundraisers.
Yeah, we have tons of awesome pictures because we're out in the world doing it. Whenever I've got my phone with me, we'll just take
our own pictures.
And I mean, sometimes we get professional pictures.
There's like so much stuff that you can get at the library, and reading's like very important. Even if you're creating your own curriculum from library books, just once your child can read, they can basically teach themselves how to do anything. But other than that, we have gotten, in one of our other videos, I think it's the curriculum one, we talk about these $1.
Oh, gee whiz. That was right in the neck. Who does that? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Payback. One of our other videos, the curriculum one, I believe, is we talk about these $1 workbooks that you can get at Dollar Tree, Target, Five and Below, Ollie's, everywhere it has these. They're usually only $1. We have used those. There's tons of online resources that you can print off, worksheets, and Easy Peasy, I will also link them, they're awesome, is a 100% free curriculum, and it's all online.
For the littles, I like ABC Mouse. We've used that. They like it. If they're older, they also have Adventure Academy. One that I like actually more than both of those is Adaptive Minds. Colson really, our oldest, he's 6. He really likes that. And so that's been really cool. He likes Adaptive Minds a lot. And it's pretty cheap. I think you can get a free trial too. MacBook, we have a MacBook that we'll use sometimes for schooling for different things. And so, you know, you may be a PC person, that's fine too, but I think it's a good idea for you to have a computer though, for sure, at home, you know, for homeschooling things.
Another way you can get some curriculum cheaper, you can get it secondhand.
eBay. The Great Homeschool Convention had stuff like that.
Yes, if you do choose to go to a homeschool convention, you usually can get really good deals on curriculum because they know a lot of people's going to be there, so they give you like the convention deal. It would be better than if you just went online and bought it.
We'll try to link that as well. So.
Sometimes you can find homeschool families will put together a curriculum swap. So if their kids have you know, aged out of a curriculum that they're not really using anymore, they'll either like bring it there and swap it with somebody, or they will sell it and then just buy something else, you know, that was used, and you can get at a really good price that way. Or you just borrow somebody's that's not using it.
So if you have questions or comments, please ask us, comment below. If there's a video that you would like us to talk about, or a point you would like us to discuss, mention it to us. So thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.